NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we get a Thursday night primetime showdown between the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go on Thursday night primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On the jump.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Daniels on 1st down. Chased out to his right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Clark Phillips with the pick.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Working near his goal line. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Gets this one to London. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Penix on 1st down. Another one here to London. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Dumps it off to his running back. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. It's a small gain up to the 38. Hauled down by Christian Izzian.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd down now. They need 7. Daniels back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Narvason will tap out the extra point. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Daniels coming back after that pick. That's caught. It's the rookie from Nebraska. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's the end of one. 3 more to go here on Thursday night primetime. 14-6 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19, Tiger, go street.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Have him gain up about a handful there. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Viking 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Lions.
On first down, here's Penix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And again, it's Penix. Brought in right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Narveson able to knock it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go. Go.
Play action now. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. The motion receiver left. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got Jalen Lane. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
19.
From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Now Daniels hit, and he lost the football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
76. Ready.
On 2nd down, Warren. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that 10. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Daniels to throw on 4th. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. For the point after, here's Narvison. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 18.
Commanders 6. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. With McCaffrey now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.